Coming up on Wave TV, Summerville High School aids Red Cross in a charitable blood drive.
And a charity that gives us all a little hope.
Good morning, Summerville. I'm Dalton Wiggins.
And I'm Anna Tone.
Today is Friday, September 15th, and Wave TV starts now.
I'm thinking right now, it's the time now to share my thoughts with you. Open the floor to you. We want to score with you.
Students, get excited. Fall Spirit is coming up the week of the 25th through 29th. We will be providing more information on all events and festivities. Last school year, the construction of the new building behind the gym began, and now reporter Dalton Wiggins gives us a look at the outcome.
As a part of an expansion referendum in 2014, plans for a new building were put into place.
We're going to refer to it as the 500 building right now. I've floated the idea of calling it the Farrell Wing or the Leviner Wing, but neither one of them were okay with that.
The 500 Wing is the new home for Summerville's weight room and biomed classes. The building also means a promising future for those in culinary arts.
On the front side, the side closest to the building, we'll be moving the existing weight room equipment in there over the next 2 weeks. So we'll have weightlifting in that building as well. And then the old weight room will start in the next couple of weeks. That'll be built into a full pastry kitchen. So eventually, the plan is by the end of the year to have Chef Huff will be in his place in the new building, and then we'll have our other chef in the pastry kitchen.
The 500 Wing is equipped with many special features.
I think the whole place is pretty neat. One thing that we did do, the classroom space is what we refer to as flexible space. Classrooms in our new building, we have folding walls, we have classrooms that are connected to each other. It's a lot different than the inside of Summerville High School. For me personally, it was just watching it get built. I mean, it was pretty neat to go from planning in a bare grass field to, we have a brand new building back there.
We're all excited to begin the year with Summerville's new addition. From Wave TV, I'm Dalton Wiggins.
Thanks, Dalton. I'm sure the new building will be a huge success.
Definitely. And now we take a closer look at the Red Cross blood drive.
Along with the Summerville High School teachers' exciting expedition.
For about 3.5 weeks in July, I went to South Africa, and we started off in Johannesburg, went all the way down to Cape Town and back up through Kimberley.
Ms. Thompson, one of Summerville High School's earth science teachers, was met with the opportunity to travel to South Africa this past summer. Wave TV spoke with Ms. Thompson to hear her story regarding this once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I went with the geology department at the College of Charleston. The focus was on geology because it was an undergrad geology trip, but we stayed in a different place every 2 to 3 nights. Some places were your typical hotels, other places were more like somebody's spare room. We stayed at a farmhouse with, 5 people to a room. There was no heat in most of the places, so they all had comfy blankets, and it was winter there, so.
Focusing mostly on geology throughout the expedition, Ms. Thompson speaks regarding her favorite memories from the trip, both as a geologist and as a tourist.
I mean, it was all just amazing. Every part of it. I mean, we traveled everywhere. We went to the Cradle of Humankind. We saw the actual Taung Child fossil. For the geologist in me, I was super excited about the Cape Fold Belt, which is where the rocks are just completely overturned and you can see all the squiggles and the formations. For the nerdy part of me, the penguins on the beach were amazing, as well as the safaris. Cultural and geologic things galore.
For Ms. Thompson, however, her passport is hardly full, and she wishes to travel even more in the future.
I would love to go pretty much all over Europe, Egypt, some parts of South America, depending on my mood that day. Australia, all those places. I'd love to go back to South Africa. I want to be back there every day.
For Wave TV, I'm Ellen Guilford.
On Friday, September 1st, the Red Cross had a blood drive here at Summerville High School.
The purpose of the blood drive is to raise as many pints of blood as possible to donate to the American Red Cross. The goal was to get 59 pints. That's what the American Red Cross set a goal for us, but we had a little extra incentive to raise as much as possible because of Hurricane Harvey. We only got 47 pints, but a lot of that was because of factors we couldn't control, but we were happy with the results.
For Wave TV, I'm Redmond Taylor.
Summerville High School thanks all that donated.
Next, we journey to the new general store on Central Avenue.
And Saeed Chambers introduces us to our volleyball team.
Sitting cozily right between big brands such as Publix, Walmart, and McDonald's sits Knightsville General Store and Coffee House. It's not a giant corporate superstore, but a family home and grown business that sells local products such as soap, jam, milk, and much more.
I found out that they were closing it down, and I was heartbroken because I just thought it was such a cute little store. And so I talked to my husband about trying to reopen it. And we had a grand opening day. We had a bluegrass band playing out on the porch. We really truly felt like this was just God's way of saying, hey, put together a place for the community. The hand-dipped ice cream is by far the best selling item right now.
Knightsville General Store and Coffee House is open 8 to 8 Monday through Saturday and 1 to 6 on Sunday.
Well, it's myself, my husband, and my daughter that work here. We also have one of my daughter's friends that fills in. And so between the four of us, we keep this running 7 days a week.
They're also starting events like tea parties and aquaponics.
Our plan in the future would be to add on to the side like a bigger room so we can do more events here.
Daquan Ham, an 8th grader at DuBose Middle School, helps out around the store, and of course, it has its perks.
They have good ice cream, and I like helping them. It's very crafty, like they got lots of antique stuff.
If you're interested in homemade products, make sure to check out 1700 Central Avenue. For Wave TV, I'm Hannah Simmons.
With fall sports already underway, we take a look at the varsity volleyball team to see what the expectations are for the season.
Our region's pretty tough, but we do have a good group of girls coming back. We finished 3rd in the region last year, so we're hoping at least for that or better this year.
Even though they have a great offensive team, they want to improve on defense.
We do have 4 seniors that have been carrying us through the season, but we do have a really great group of girls this year, a lot of really good team chemistry.
Their next home game will be against Berkeley High School on August 22nd at 6 p.m. For Wave TV, I'm Saya Chambers.
Keep up the awesome work, team. Finally, we shed light on Samantha Fauner's generous contribution.
Just having that little bit of normal, a little bit of home, a little bit of hope is nice. Don't pull your sister's hair.
These words from Sarah Maddox, mother of twins, founder of Hope for the Holidays, a family-run organization working to make new parents' experiences in hospitals better than their own. We spoke to Sarah's sister, Samantha Fauner, for a more in-depth look at the program.
We make Christmas and Easter bags for the babies at the NICU, and if we get enough sponsoring this year, we're hoping to do the NICU at Roper as well. The NICU is a place for babies who need to be hospitalized for mainly long-term. About 50% of the babies in the NICU are premature, so we're also taking clothing donations and accessories or whatever you have. The main sizes we need are preemie and newborn. Baby bags include onesies, sleepers, receiving blankets, washcloths, toys, and accessories. And we also include parent bags, which have hand sanitizer, hand lotion, some snacks, notebooks and pens, and we also include some gum and some tissues.
For the Fauner family, it goes deeper than just giving back to the community. Sarah Maddox shares more about what inspired Hope for the Holidays.
I think he was about 3 pounds. We started being able to dress him. And that was a really big deal for me, just because the NICU is scary and it doesn't feel normal. It feels wrong to have your child in the hospital. When we were there, we received a gift bag from a sorority from College of Charleston, and it had 6-month clothes in it, which was a wonderful gift. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not, ungrateful for that, but I thought, how wonderful would it be to have a gift that the babies could wear in the NICU, especially the preemies. Preemie clothes are expensive and hard to find, and you don't really ever plan on having a preemie. And you don't have preemie clothes on hand. I just remember how nice that was, and I want everybody to have a little bit of that.
You can donate money and help the cause at www.gofundme.com/fees for nonprofit status. Or the Fauners are also accepting physical donations as long as everything is brand new. Reporting for Wave TV, I'm Hannah Perella.
Thanks, Hannah, and make sure to talk to Samantha if you are interested in donating to the Hope for Holidays Foundation.
That's all we have today. For Wave TV, I'm Dalton Wiggins.
And I'm Anna Tone. Have a great weekend, Somerville.